finally agreed to go see the doc, thinking Dr. Phi would give me some new medicine, and he said, Karen, it's time for surgery. I backed up and gave him some good excuses as to why I didn't have time and not enough PTO, blah, 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 blah. He'd stressed to me, reminded me this has been 15 years, you're on 2 medicines, 1 med twice a day now. He said, humor me, go get a consult. So I went to Dr. Brandon Millick because a couple reasons. One, I knew him. I had worked in surgery with him. I had helped onboard him when we developed the robotic program here at Schneck, and I had seen him work, and so I trusted him, long story short. So he was very patient with the old surgery nurse that I am. I made the appointment. He came in the room, and right off the bat, he started telling me what he saw from my previous scopes with Dr. Phi. In other words, he had thoroughly reviewed my chart, my pictures, everything, knew exactly what was wrong, and that he was very eager to help me. But I wasn't that eager just to sign up. I was still being a very stubborn surgery nurse. So I literally pulled out of my pocket a piece of paper with 15 questions. I went through, tell me what kind of suture you repair, what kind of cautery you use, how many incisions, what ports. He drew me pictures. He didn't get annoyed with me at all. He was very patient, extremely prepared for me. In my work, I have been extensively trained with education to look at research, evidence-based practice. So before I even agreed to the surgery with him, the main thing that took me to the office to have the surgery was I had found several articles that strongly supported that one of the medications I was on was showing support or correlation to early dementia. And I did not want that. I wanted to get off that med. The actual name of the procedure was a Toupet Fundoplication. What he did, he went in, and where my esophagus goes through my diaphragm, the hole there was just a little larger than it needed to be. So he sutured that and made the hole much smaller so my esophagus couldn't slide up and down, thus allowing the acid to reflux up into my throat and in my esophagus. And also they have to do a little bit of a wrap with your stomach around that to help keep that good seal going on as well. So instead of doing a Nissen fundoplication, which is taking the top of the stomach and completely wrapping it 360 degrees around my esophagus, he did the Toupet. It's T-O-U-P-E-T. And it's about a 270 degree wrap with that. So, which was, from his experience and his extensive research, that he felt that that was a much better procedure in general for what he was doing. So, I had it December 6th of 2023 here at Schneck, and it has been life-changing. It truly has. I woke up, first of all, from anesthesia for the first time without being nauseated. They did a phenomenal job controlling my nausea and vomiting. Because I was extremely worried that I was going to start vomiting in the recovery room and rip any kind of repair and anything, but phenomenal job from anesthesia for that. But I have not had one incident of reflux since I woke up December 6th. And I told him on my post-op visit, I said, you're good at this surgery. And he said, well, he was very humble. And I said, no, I'm serious. You have this procedure down pat. And for whatever it takes, I would love to promote you on this and let people know how much of a blessing it was to have such a good surgeon, so skilled in this area, that he could take care of that for me, that I didn't have to leave town. So I had Toupet Fundoplication surgery here at Schneck Medical Center, and it has been life-changing, a blessing, and something I should have done well over 15 years ago.